So these are the signs that a man is losing interest in you after you've already started dating him.
There are 4 things that a man is going to do when he's losing interest in you. And here are 3 signs that they're losing interest in you.
2 signs he's not interested in you.
So these are the signs that a man is losing interest in you after you've already started dating. And when a man starts to lose feelings, he never tells you. Instead, he starts becoming more distant and busy with his personal life and his work life. But you never really know what's actually going on because he doesn't let you in. And he tells you that he likes you, but he keeps pushing you away. And it makes you feel like you are losing it. But you know what you are seeing because there are signs and there are patterns. And you know what they are? The sign that he's losing interest is that there is an obvious loss of attraction. Yeah, sure, he used to compliment you all the time in the beginning, and it's natural for that to slow down. That's not really the issue. The issue is that it's not that you're not getting compliments, it's that you are literally forcing him. He feels like it is a chore to tell you something nice. Even when you're trying to initiate intimate and alone time together, it is like pulling teeth out of this guy, unless it is just like super convenient for him. And the second thing is he starts to get a wandering eye. He starts following more girls on social media. He starts checking out girls and you catch him doing it right in front of you. Third sign is that he just stops wanting to be a team player with you. Like he doesn't want to be on the same page. Like I said, he's starting to become busy all the time, and when he is free, he wants to isolate himself from you. Look, it's one thing to do, something questionable, but when that is becoming a pattern, that is everything you need to know.
In this video, men open up and tell us some signs when they are no longer interested in women. We all know that men are very intentional, and some women tend to wait for men to finally tell them face to face that they are not interested in them anymore. But guys, sadly, men are not wired like that. So if you're in a situation where you do no longer understand your partner anymore, and he's giving you some signs and some signal, and you want to know the meaning of those signs and signal, I think this video is for you. So just listen carefully to this video and see if these signs that these men are going to be dropping in this video is relatable to the sign your partner is giving you, so that you can know what is going on in that relationship. It could be that he is no longer interested anymore and he's finding it very difficult to let you know. So guys, just listen to this video and see if your partner exhibits any of these signs. Anyway guys, without talking too much, guys, let's dive in.
Here are 3 signs that they're losing interest in you. Now, whether you're talking to somebody new or you've been dating somebody for a while and you feel like there's a wall up between you guys out of nowhere, here are 3 signs to look out for. And I gotta let y'all know I'm your big brother Russ. I know it sucks because we don't want to waste our time, and the one thing that we wish wouldn't happen while in a relationship is that they change up on us. But sometimes, unfortunately, that's the case. The first sign that they're losing interest in you, the conversations that you guys have, they change. So at first, conversations flow naturally through text, through phone calls, whatever. It seemed like 2 people that liked each other were talking to each other. But then out of nowhere, things got a little different. You felt like you were carrying the whole conversation. You felt like you were a burden just for reaching out to this person. Couldn't put your finger on it, but you knew something was off. The second sign that they're losing interest, you see them less. So at one point, you felt like they were excited to see you just as much as you were excited to see them. But now they come up with excuses. They change plans, they cancel plans. They're not as eager to see you as they once were. And the third sign that they're losing interest in you, they're losing patience with you and the relationship. They don't talk about the issues anymore. They don't care to. They get irritated easily, and they make you feel like they don't got time or patience for the tough conversations that need to be had. So unfortunately, sometimes our only choice is to just move on. By the way, if you want one-on-one help with anything that I talk about here on TikTok, all you gotta do is go to my page and yeah.
When a man is done with you, he doesn't leave. He checks out emotionally. He goes 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and he watches you as you put in more effort, as you try and communicate, as you try and fix whatever this is that's going on. And the harder you try, the more he shuts you out until he goes cold. And you ask yourself, why is he still here? But you need to ask yourself, why am I still here? Because the way this damn thing works is it takes 2 people to be in a relationship. And this is now a one-sided relationship. So at what point did you say, this is okay? This is fine. Are you waiting for him to finally be honest? Are you waiting for him to finally walk away or maybe turn around and change things? But the thing is, people aren't always going to give you what you want.
But you can always give you what you want. And I get that it's really hard to walk away from someone you love, even though they're checked out, especially when they're checked out. It's not enough motivation to walk away. So you know what happens? Things have to go from bad to worse to even worse. And then you finally make the decision. Or maybe you don't want to look back in 6 months and realize that was the moment you should have walked away. Maybe you want to give yourself the love you deserve.
2 signs he's not interested in you. I'm actually talking to a man, a prospective male client. He's 49. He lives in New Zealand. And he goes on this 8-week messaging relationship with this woman that then progresses to an in-person date where their connection is wildly strong. They kiss. They go on a second date. Again, the connection even grows even further. They have another kiss, and she actually invites him to spend the evening. Spends the evening. Third date. They have a lovely time. And then he spends the evening again. But this time she leaves the bedroom to go sleep in the spare bedroom because she can't handle his snoring. He's then trying to set up the 4th date after via text. And she says, I'm not interested in you. I'm not available for dating. He calls me practically in tears. He's like, I really feel an amazing connection. I was starting to fall for this woman. I need to fix this. I need to get her back. I need to do all these things. So I wanted to present this specific case to you because, one, this is a guy that wants commitment. And I want all of you ladies to know there are men out there that want commitment. But I also want you to put yourself in his shoes, pretend he's a woman, and realize that he deals with the same thing that sometimes you deal with. And the 2 signs that she's not interested, first of all, we got to listen to her. Even though they had sex, she progressed the date. She told him that she liked him and was falling for him. She then said she is not available for a relationship. The moment a person says they are not available for a relationship, end it. It doesn't matter how strongly you feel for them, how great of a connection, the fact that you've had sex does not matter. Get out of there. Second thing, do not have sex until you know that they're available. After the relationship evolved, he found out that, one, she had physical conditions that were really debilitating, and 2, she was not really ready for a relationship. All of this should have been figured out before having sex. All right, you're probably wondering what to do next. I want you to go in my profile and get my 30-second secret to make a man obsessed. Go grab it. We'll see you next time.
There are 4 things that a man is going to do when he's losing interest in you. And this is coming from a man's perspective, so if you don't want to waste your time and you want to know if that man is still interested or if he's losing interest, you got to pay attention to these 4 signs, and I got to let y'all know I'm your big brother Russ. The first thing that a man is going to start doing when he's losing interest in somebody is to stop being as present as he once was. This could be through text, through in-person conversations while you guys are hanging out, whatever it is, he's just there. When it comes to the conversations through text, he's just responding to respond. He's not really invested in the conversations you guys are having. In person, he's distracted on his phone. He's not really present in the moment, enjoying the time being spent with you. The second thing that a man is going to start doing when he's losing interest in somebody is to stop initiating. So at one point, when this man was trying to win you over, he was planning dates, he was initiating conversations. But now, to get the ball rolling on anything, you have to be the one to initiate. The third thing that a man is going to do when he's losing interest is be emotionally absent. So at one point, he was emotionally available. He was letting you in. But now it seems like there's a wall up and you feel distance between you two. You feel like he's not letting you in as much as he used to. And the fourth thing that a man is going to do when he starts to lose interest in somebody is to stop caring overall. The little things he used to get mad about, maybe he used to get jealous about certain things, he don't care no more. Keep this in mind. There are 3 things that a man is going to start doing when he's no longer interested in you. It's simple, people, and I gotta let y'all know I'm your big brother Russ. And continue watching the video with caution. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. All right, boom. The first sign that he is no longer interested in you is he's there, but he's not present. Hear me out. When you guys used to hang out, you felt like he was present. You felt like he was in the moment. He was in the conversation. You guys were laughing, enjoying your time together. But now he might be on his phone. He's not really as goofy as he used to be. He's there, but he's not there. If you're going through this, or if you've gone through this, you know what I mean. Let's get to the second one. The second sign that he is no longer interested in you is he becomes less curious about you and your life. This could be as surface level as asking you how your day went, but he no longer asks. The things that he used to care about and ask you about, he no longer does because he no longer cares. Now let's get to the last one. The third sign that he is no longer interested in you. He used to let you in on his life, his plans. He would get excited about it and want to tell you about it, whether it's his goals, his dreams, whatever it was. He no longer lets you in. You feel like there's a wall now. You feel like an outsider now when it comes to his life and what's going on. So keep these 3 things in mind.
Okay, ladies, these are the signs he's losing interest in you. Number 1, he don't talk that much to you because he think you're boring. You don't like to do the thing that he do, go to places he like to go. He want to be satisfied, and if you ain't satisfying him, he gonna find something else to do. Number 2, his attitude towards you is so sour. Like everything you say or ask him, he got an attitude about it. Like he come in the house so mad, like he don't want to be around you, like you disturb him so bad. He wants you to be what he want just for him. Number 3, he stay on that phone for so long, talking to everybody but won't talk to you. Because everybody having the conversation that he wants to have. He go outside, talk on the phone, go in the bathroom, talk on the phone. That phone ring, he run and jump. Some men just get tired of that woman, he wants something new. He really want another woman that really gonna act the way he want her to act. Number 4, he really don't want to hug you or cuddle up with you at night. He just want to turn his back and go to sleep. I mean, he losing the feeling of you. And he probably looking at other women like, I should be with that woman and I don't want to be with her. So let me try to entertain this woman and lose interest in her.
And another strong sign that I have noticed is that some men will not want to tell you that they are done or they are no longer interested in you just because they want to still have access to your body. They still want to be benefiting from you. They still want to have that your time. Like it may be that you are still offering them your value and they need that value. They want it, so they will not let you know that they are no longer interested in you. They just still want to be tapping from that glory, from that value, and also have access to your body. So that is why it's very good for you to know these signs so that you will not waste your time in that relationship, because it might be that he haven't found somebody else that he will use to replace you. That is why he's still with you. As soon as he finds somebody that he will just invest his time and attention in, he will just leave you without even thinking back, thinking twice. So you need to know when he's giving you this attitude, when he's giving you this sign, don't even wait. Just take your bag and just go.
3 signs he's lost interest even though he's not saying it, and you're probably wondering why. And it's because he would rather fade than just to be honest with you. But you like being lied to, right? You like being delusional? Because if you do, just swipe off this video right now. But we're gonna bring you back to reality, and it might hurt a little bit. But number 1, his communication sucks. He is so dry in his communication. Like, it is a literal chore to have a conversation with him about anything meaningful. Not only is it dry, it has slowed down the response time. There's no more double text. There's no more of that flirtatious energy. It's just going through the motions, bare minimum. Number 2, in order to go out and do cute couple stuff and go do things as a pair, you have to do what he wants to do, because he's not going to be interested or be excited if it's what you want to do. And number 3, he starts making excuses for himself and for all the reasons why he's only doing the bare minimum now. Right? Like he was too busy, or he forgot, or he wasn't feeling good, or he was tired, or whatever the excuse is. He's always got one for why he's not showing up for you. A man losing interest won't always tell you. He won't always be honest. So if you feel the shift in this energy, you gotta trust it.
Listen, ladies, listen attentively. Whether you're dating or married, I just want to give you one secret about men. As a man, I just want to give you that secret. Okay? Now, if your man stop correcting you when you make mistakes, he will just ignore you. Just know it deep down that you've lost him. He's just being there just for the sake of being there. You've lost him. So what do you think about that? Do you think I'm right or not? Thank you.
Here's 3 signs that they are losing feelings for you. Watch to the very end. If you get 2 out of 3, you might want to have a conversation with them. Number 1, they stop texting first or replying fast. Which I'm sure you remember when they used to answer so fast, or they used to text you first, and now they're not doing that. Sadly, they're losing feelings. And if you want to know if somebody's stalking you, go to share, go to more, and go to Instagram direct. It's going to show a whole list of people, but the first 3 you see at the very top are the ones that are looking at your page the most. Number 2, they don't seem excited to see you anymore. It's almost like the energy feels off whenever you guys hang out. And they probably used to be so excited to see you whenever you guys hung out, and now it's just like, hey. Number 3, and sadly, this is the most important one. Little things you do starts to annoy them now instead of make them smile. Like whether it was like an inside joke or anything, like little things they used to do, they used to laugh at, smile at, and now they're just annoyed. I would go talk to them, but follow for more.
Most men will never tell you that they've lost interest in you, but there are some clear telltale signs that they've lost interest in you. I know this from experience, as all baddies do. First telltale sign, he will stop talking to you as much. People are gonna say, what if they're avoidant, or what if they're going through something, or they're busy? No, I'm sorry. I know people who are avoidant, still communicate. The second thing, that gut feeling, a pang, it's like a punch to the gut. Feeling doesn't lie. Something's off, something's wrong, the equilibrium's a bit random. Joe Blow is making you feel like shit. Maybe it's because your gut knows that he's lost interest. Third thing, they don't make effort with you anymore at all. No more dates, no nice thing. Yeah, they're losing interest. When this starts to happen, you do not run and chase like a little lion. No, baby. The sperm chases the egg. Remember that. Focus on yourself. I know it's hard. I know how hard it is. The more you focus on him, he's not going to focus on you. He's going to focus on him. You start focusing on you, he comes your way. And if he doesn't, he might not be the guy for you.
You know if a guy doesn't like you anymore. Guys don't actually communicate that they lost feelings for you. Instead, they just start to do these little things that really start to piss you off. One of the first things is he's going to stop listening. Stories, the details, even the things that you have to repeat, he still is just tuning out. Second thing he does when he no longer likes you is he stops making plans with you. If you do not ask to hang out, you will not see him. Point blank, period. That leads into the third thing, because once you are hanging out after you asked him to hang out, by the way, he just seems distracted. Phone in hand, looking at other girls walking by, distracted. He's just not locked into you like he used to be. At this point, you feel like he's starting to treat you like an option and not like a priority, just like convenience for his schedule. Fourth thing is he's going to start holding back his affection. What I'm saying, the compliments, the PDA, the little touches, the I missed you. Those moments disappear, and then you find yourself wondering what is going on, and then you find yourself on TikTok finding out that these are the things a guy does when he doesn't like you anymore. And pay attention. When a guy truly likes you, he will make sure that you know.
One of the biggest signs that a man is not interested anymore, any man for that matter, is their communication dies down to little to nothing. All of a sudden, they become very busy, they have a lot of things to do, and they start making excuses as to why they're not communicating. So if your communication has dropped significantly, that may be a red flag and a warning that your relationship is going south.
When a guy starts losing interest, you will be able to tell, because at the beginning they put in 100% and then you'll be able to tell the second that they drop it down to 80%. Once you notice, they bump it back up to 85% so that you think that their effort is increasing even though they've only added in 5%. Then their effort will decrease again and it'll go down to 70, and then you'll say something and you'll be like, hey, what's going on? Like, you're being weird again. And they'll be like, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what's going on. Here's a little bit more effort, and I'll give you 75% effort. And you'll take it. You're happy with that because you're like, okay, you seem better. But in reality, he's not putting in 100% anymore. He's just putting in that extra 5%. But you don't notice that it's only 5% because you're just happy with the fact that he has put in something. This is a cycle that keeps continuing, and they bump it down to 60%, you say something, and then they bump it up to 65%, but you literally don't care at this point because you feel like that 5% that they're putting in is 100%, but it's not. To them, it's literally 5%. Eventually, it'll get down to the 20s, 10s, and you'll be like, what's going on? What's going on? You're being weird again. And then they'll bump it up to 25% until it gets all the way to 0%. To them, it's 0%, but to you, you probably think that they're still on 90. But to them, they're completely clocked out. And you'll be like, give me something, give me anything, literally give me any piece of attention in the world. And then they'll give you 5%, and you'll settle for that. What are you doing? If this person is not giving you 100%, 90% on a bad day, but 100%, what are you doing? Like, they literally go down and down and down, and then they increase. It's called the penny method. Eventually, when they're at 0%, you will literally be like, just give me anything, just give me any slither of attention right now, and they'll give you 5%, and you will think that that 5% is 100%. Just think about it. Okay? Think about it.
You're not Delulu. He is losing interest, and here are the signs to look out for. Now, I fear this one's the most obvious. Pay attention to how he is when you guys are in person. If he's paying less attention to you, like for example, he's more on his phone, or he's paying more attention to the TV, or he's playing video games more, he's losing interest, friend. Let's think about it this way. When a guy really likes you, especially in the earlier stages of you talking or the earlier stages of your relationship, he's gonna give you his undying attention. Only gonna be thinking about you, talking to you, giving you all of his attention. So all of a sudden, if there's like a big switch and he's always on his phone when he's around you, girl, it's time to move on, friend. Go get you another one. Now, this next one is also pretty fucking obvious. If he doesn't take initiative anymore, you're out of luck, friend. Like, for example, if he never makes plans, it's always you. Or if he never texts first, it's always you. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a good sign. Because if a guy wanted to, he would. Same thing with women. If they wanted to, they would. Now, there's some submissive guys out there who like when a girl takes initiative instead, you know what I mean? But, you know, guys are dominant by nature. Especially if they used to take initiative all the time, and then all of a sudden they just stopped and they're waiting for you. That's not a good sign. This next one is also pretty fucking obvious. If they went from responding all the time to all of a sudden, you know, taking hours to respond, or, you know, being really fucking dry, especially if they always have a fucking excuse, they're not interested in you no more. Oh, well, I've just been really busy, or oh, well, you know, I've been going through it lately. Here's the thing, y'all. Everybody's fucking busy sometimes. Nobody's so busy to the point where, like, they're literally busy for 12 hours fucking straight. You know what I mean? Every fucking day. To the point where they can't take 5 seconds to send you a text to at least give you a little update so you're not sitting there for hours just in the dark wondering if they fucking hate you or not. It's like, yeah, sometimes, you know, people go through shit and they need space, and like, we get it. Everybody goes through shit sometimes, you know what I mean? I'm not knocking that. But if you're really going through something, there's no reason that you should be like talking to somebody and like making them think that you want them, and then, you know, like fucking ghosting them every fucking 12 fucking hours. Like, they should at least have the decency to tell you like, hey, I'm going through shit. I need some space, you know? You know, they should have that communication with you. If they don't have that with you, they're not interested and they're just using excuses. Because I promise you, no matter what the fuck somebody's going through, no matter how busy somebody actually is, if they really fucking wanted to, they would. Remember that. I used to work 50 plus hours a week, okay, on top of filming for TikTok as well, trying to get my influencer career going, and I still made time for the guys that I was like, you know, interested in. On top of being depressed as fuck and going through shit in my personal fucking life, there's never a fucking excuse. I mean, like, unless you're like in the hospital, or like if you're a nurse or like a doctor, or like you just had a really bad injury. You get what I'm saying. Notice the signs, know your worth, do better.
How do you know if a guy that you are dating has lost interest in you? Let's get into it. Really get into it. Sorry. Because what I'm realizing is a lot of women are dating men, and at some point it's great and it's all good, but at another point then they're just very unsure and they don't know what's going on. So here's how you can figure out if he's no longer interested in you, so you can stop wasting your time. Because the thing about men is there's one gun and next one barn. That was my Jamaican accent. Communication. So the communication when you guys are apart has drastically reduced or pretty much stopped. Because what a lot of men will do is they will invest a lot of time talking to you, getting to know you when they're trying to access, but once they've got it, or once they're no longer interested in you, or they're bored of you, they will no longer invest that time because they don't feel like they need to, because in their mind there's nothing to gain. As a second to that, if you are sexually intimate, what you will find is that now becomes the main focus of you guys spending time together. You know, before you would chat, you might go out, you would spend time, and it would ultimately lead to that. Whereas now, you just find that when you're interacting in person, it's straight to that, and then he pretty much doesn't spend too much time in your presence after that. I think the kids call it a smash and dash. Another way to tell that a man has lost or is losing interest in you is that you start to become more aware, either consciously or subconsciously, that he is interacting with other females. And that kind of ties into him spending less time with you on the phone or in person, because other women are getting his time and his attention. And not necessarily other women, maybe his friends, or he's just going out more. It's because, you know, men have like a magpie-like tendency. So they see something shiny, they want it, then they get it, then they're looking for the next shiny thing. And that happens with a lot of men. Another one to look out for is the way he talks to you. So I think a guy that is losing or has lost interest in you will be more abrupt when he speaks with you. He will have less patience, less tolerance. It will be less of a jokey, fun atmosphere, and there will definitely be a lot more stop-starts in your communication. There might be more arguments. You might be more uncomfortable around him, or he might have less time to even allow you to be around him. And the annoying thing about men is when they no longer want to be around you, is they find you irritating. Like your presence can actually annoy them. So you're not understanding why he's annoyed by you, and in your mind you haven't done anything. It's just by proxy of your presence, because he no longer wants to be around you, but cannot find a way to say that you can understand. Another kind of add-on to that is you will find it difficult to make set plans with him, or to make plans to meet up with him. It will always be a lot of lack of definitive plans, lack of finalized plans. You will struggle to get him to commit to a time, a place, a date. It will always be, let's see, rolling, you know, up in the air. And you will find that you're always waiting for him to confirm, rather than being in a position where you can make plans and make decisions. And finally, well, it's probably not finally, but for this video, it's finally, he will avoid discussions about the future, about you and him. He definitely will not lead any of those discussions. They will all be led by you. But you will also find that when you're trying to have the discussions with him about the future, he is not particularly engaged. He's not really giving you his time. He's not saying much. It's definitely the conversation is being led and carried by you, and he might be mumming, ahhing, grunting in the background. And maybe if you ask him a direct question, he'll answer, but it's all very vague. So if you as a woman are dating a man and are starting to feel, you know, like something's not quite right, and you've watched this video and some of the signs are signing, then maybe it's time to just look at your situation for what it is, not what you want it to be, for what it is, and decide if this is what you want out of a relationship. Now, like I always say, there's always an exception to the rule. For best results, assume it's not you. Mwah.
Let's talk about 6 signs that he's not in love with you anymore. I'm not making this video to make my girl spiral. I'm solely doing it so that you can protect yourself and watch out for these signs. Also, just to point out, just because he's not in love with you doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. Obviously, that still counts for something, but if you're in a relationship, I'm sure you want to be fully in love. Number 1, he stops putting in effort. Basically, if he goes from giving a shit to completely not giving a shit, that's a big sign that he's not in it anymore. If he doesn't want to make the effort and put in the time, he literally does not care. Number 2, he doesn't do the little nice things for you anymore. If he used to consistently do like cute little gestures and he just completely stopped, that's a big sign that he's just kind of falling out of it, because he would do anything to make you happy if he was truly in love with you, or he got lazy. Number 3, he stops complimenting you. A man that's in love is a man that's infatuated with his woman and will tell her it all the time. Number 4, he prioritizes spending time with his friends over you. People place their free time where they want to spend that time. So if he's choosing to spend time with his friends, that means he's not trying to hang out with you as much. So if he's prioritizing spending all that time with his friends as opposed to you, that's just showing where his priorities lay. Number 5, he doesn't act on his word. Men can literally come up with the most random shit to say. The only way you can actually tell is by their actions, if they actually care about you. And number 6, there's a disconnect with the intimacy. Let's be real, men are always going to want to have sex, but if you start to notice a big shift in disconnect where when you guys are having sex, it doesn't feel as intimate as it used to be, that could definitely be a sign that he's falling out of love. Just because your partner does one or a couple of these things doesn't automatically mean he's not in love with you, but it's definitely just some signs to just watch out for.
Men are very intentional beings. When he's no longer interested in you, these signs are always there. Please do not make excuse for him. When he's no longer calling, he's no longer testing, you do not make sacrifice, you don't have your attention, this could be a clear sign that he's no longer interested in you. Don't say maybe he's passing through this or that, and that might be the reason why he's not interested, he's not paying attention to you. No. They are very intentional beings. Even if they have 1 or 2 things that they are passing through, you still see them being there for you, making sacrifice for you, letting you know what they are passing through. But when you see they continually say, oh, I have something that I'm passing through now, but he's not mentioning the thing that is passing through, he's using that as an excuse not to have your time. Just know that he is not interested in you. So don't waste your time in that relationship, because if you are waiting for him to tell you that I'm no longer interested, he might not tell you. That is just the simple truth. Out of 100% of men, 95 to 98% will not tell you. I can't even say they will not have the courage to tell you. No, they don't want to tell you because they might have 1 or 2 things that they are benefiting from you. That is the truth. It could be on bed, you understand what I mean? It could be your attention, it could be your time. So there must be something that you don't want to let go. That is why he's still keeping you there. Especially if he doesn't have another woman in his life yet. He will just be keeping you there for 1 or 2 benefits that is benefiting from you, the value that you are adding to his life. So don't let anybody waste your time. Anyway, guys, let me hang it here. Please, if you are seeing us for the first time, kindly hit on the red subscribe button. Drop your opinion at the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. So we'll come your way again next time. Remain blessed, guys, and bye.